Hi, this is Zohara, and this is The Soloist, conversation about music, soul, teaching, learning, life, and everything in between. Lockdown. How long have you been locked down? I lost track, completely lost track. Some say 90 days, some say 100 days, some say, I don't know. I really lost track. I don't even have a date to relate to say, this is where it all started. So I decided maybe I will stop counting, but this is what I'm saying today. I might say different things next time I talk to you. I've been meeting with parents and with teachers in Zoom with Zohara gathering online. And I got the impression that on one hand, people really feel that they want to connect. And then there's another side which people are so tired to connect. It's not so much tired to connect as much as tired to connect in this way, in this flat way. It's flat not because it doesn't have feeling. It's flat because we see a screen. We see emotions, we hear insights, we get brilliant ideas, and it's all coming through a flat screen. I have been doing online learning and teaching for many, many years, so I'm quite accustomed to it. But it had such a different taste and flavor when this was in addition to live, to 3D, to touching, hugging, smelling, hearing, not through the digital device. And I myself find myself sometimes wary of only having one way of relating to people. I really, really miss having cups of coffees with my friend at the cafe, walking on the beach and feeling the sand, dry sand, wet sand under my feet. Smelling the roses, smelling the different fragrance of trees and flowers on my daily walk. All the things which I used to take for granted. And I miss them so much now. Today I woke up and, like always, I've been sitting on the deck in a beautiful autumn sun and conversing with my soul, what I call soul encounters. And she talked to me quite sternly. And she told me a few things that I need to practice every day in order to keep my sanity. And she called it, here are your 7 pillars of sanity. Please write it down, she said to me. So I wrote it down. Like always, I'm quite obedient when it comes to my soul talking to me. So I'd like to share with you the 7 pillars of sanity that soul shared with me this morning. And here they are. Number 1, food, nourishing, healthy food. She did not say, don't eat gluten, don't eat sugar, don't eat carbs. She just said, nourishing, healthy food, which means she left me with a bit of freedom to decide, to check with the body, which I believe the soul resides in, and to check in. Maybe sometimes my body will want a little bit of chocolate. Maybe sometimes my body will want a little bit of carbs. And what I gathered from it was there's no restrictions. It's not a punitive way. These are the 7 pillars of sanity. So what she said is, number 1, nourishing and healthy food. Number 2, movement. And with movement, she gave me a few ideas. One of them is dancing, doing Tai Chi, just walking around the house or inside the house, doing some weights, which I have at home, some very gentle, light weights, doing some Feldenkrais exercises. And having this variety felt inviting to me. Again, it didn't feel like a strict regime or from now on you're going to move and to do such and such. Because I can't walk outside as I like to walk on the beach or in the forest, she gave me a few options and I'm going to play with them throughout the week. I'll just check with my body what it feels like doing. So one day it might be dancing, putting some music and dancing to the music. Another day I'll do 1 or 2 sets of my Tai Chi exercises. Just doing just taking steps. Maybe doing even walking meditation. If I feel like it, I'll do some weights. I'll lift some weights. And sometimes I'll just lie on the floor or sit on the chair and do Feldenkrais exercises. So number 2 was movement. Number 3 was meditation. And as if you have meditated before, you know that there are lots of ways of meditating. From 1 or 2 or 3 hours a day, if you're not in retreat and doing Vipassana from morning to night, or until to 5 minutes a day, 5 minutes a few times a day, 10 minutes a day. So also this has got flexibility. And I found myself, since we got into these strange, peculiar, painful, difficult times, that meditation, even in bed, just closing my eyes, sometimes I will do a yoga nidra. I've got a few recordings of yoga nidra. Sometimes I'll just lie in bed and I'll just put my hands on my belly and just lovingly and gently will take loving breath to my belly. There are lots and lots of meditations, and to keep the variety and to keep flexibility and do everything as an act of love. So meditation was number 3. Number 4 was playing my musical instrument, which is piano. You might have your musical instrument. Or maybe you've got gardening or painting or doing any other arts or knitting or sewing or you know what. For me, it was playing the piano. Number 5, reading. And it was she didn't have to say, but I got the feel of what she meant. It's not reading on the computer or not even reading articles on the computer. It was reading, just taking a book and reading something and letting my imagination take me to different places. Number 6 was connection, was a chat or a talk with a friend, with a like-minded person, somebody who speaks my soul language, somebody who is for my music tribe, somebody who is walking sort of similar journey or parallel journey to the one that I walk. Talking with a friend, with a good friend. Number 7 was sleep. A while ago, she was really urging me to change my sleep habits. And to my surprise, I realized that if I go to bed at 10 p.m. or 10:30, it makes a huge difference than if I go to bed at 11 p.m. or 11:30. So I am really realizing the importance of going to bed for me before 11. So 10:30 will be the latest which I will actually force myself. Now, it's still not coming naturally because I'm an owl, and I always used to go to bed very late. But I'm learning new skills. And when I wake up after going to bed at 10 or 10:30, I'm so much more refreshed and have such a new level of energy. So that's what she meant when she said sleep habits. So these are the 7 pillars. I'll just recap them. 1, food, nourishing and healthy. 2, movement. 3, meditation. 4, playing. 5, reading. 6, a chat, a talk with a friend. 7, sleep. I'll share these 7 pillars with you, and I will keep you posted in future to tell you if I managed to refer to these pillars. And yes, I forgot to say, I have decided, in order to really take it in a playful way and in a loving way, I don't even have to do all the 7 every day. So I'm negotiating now with myself to see what will be the minimum pillars which I'd like to touch every day. On my whiteboard in my study, I wrote them all, and every time I do one of them, I go and tick. And I think if I do 3 or 4 of them every day, I think I'm doing well. And who knows, maybe sometimes I'll do even 7 of them. But I need to be realistic, not to jump too fast, not to jump too far, and to see what I'm capable of doing in a loving, nurturing, nourishing way of managing my sanity. Stay home, stay safe, be well. Lots of love, and bye for now.